Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies. And with yesterday being Mother's Day, we thought it'd be really interesting if we looked into a specific topic in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that has been really interestingly crafted over the course of the existence of the MCU. And that's definitely the dynamic and storytelling that goes to Thor and Loki in the Thor movies, and also we wanted to look at the real world actors Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston and their real life mothers as well, kind of for something fun just because of how story driven in movies like Thor, Thor the Dark World, and even parts of Thor Ragnarok and Avengers Endgame was the dynamic between the family and their mother such an important role. So we wanted to take a look at this topic and kind of appreciate some of the storytelling elements that were done in the movies and also look at these real world actors as well. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First up, we wanted to take a look at this moment of Chris Hemsworth on the Kelly and Ryan show, where he talked a little bit about how he thinks that he is his mom's favorite of the sons that she has.
What's the one thing that, you know, knowing you have a bunch of siblings like they do as well, what's the one thing you think you would bond over?
Just kind of who's mom's favorite.
So, who is your mom's favorite?
I'm
Liam,
pretty certain
Luke,
it's
or
me. I think Liam probably thinks it's Liam. Luke probably thinks it's Luke. And she tells us all, yes, of course.
Of course it's you. You're
Couldn't tell the other ones.
You're my favorite.
Now, what's really interesting about that last clip is that Chris Hemsworth has, of course, 3 brothers, and all of them have appeared in acting in one way or another, having their own various careers, which is definitely something very interesting between Luke Hemsworth, Liam Hemsworth, and Chris Hemsworth. But it is cool because we've seen them all together on various occasions, and it shows that they do have a pretty tight-knit family, and that's something we think is really cool to see. There was another time where Chris Hemsworth posted a video online making a joke, but he wasn't afraid to give credit where credit was due because of all people, his mom was the one that came up with the joke. And there's just this really funny interaction and just the way that it's presented in this video that we think is definitely something really charming.
All right, Paris, we're out. It's been fun. All great things for us come to an end, but guess what? Now we are rushing off to Russia. See what I did with the Russian? Off to Russia? That was not your joke, Mum. It came from me. It was my mum's joke. It's Mum's joke. Hilarious. Hilarious. Trying to steal the joke. And now you can't come in the plane, okay? Stay here. See you, Mum. Bye. Coming in hot Russia.
Then another really interesting thing was Chris Hemsworth had a huge celebration for his mother's 60th birthday, and it looked like they had a pretty big birthday party earlier on this year. It seemed to have some big 80s themes to it, and it also seemed like some major actors also showed up to the party, like Matt Damon and Idris Elba.
Hey, you can't tell me what? You can't tell me
Sorry for swearing.
Good point, Sasha.
Nonetheless, it was really cool to see Chris Hemsworth post a video from the party where he's just seemingly having a good time. Also, similarly, during the same celebration, Chris Hemsworth posted another video when he was obviously having his family around during the celebration of his mom's birthday, where he played a bit of golf with one of his brothers, Liam Hemsworth.
Glorious day for a hit of golf. Here we go. Not my best shot. Have another go.
On the flip side of things, Tom Hiddleston is pretty private with his family life and his personal life, though there were some images of Tom Hiddleston when he was dating singer Taylor Swift, with his mother also in tow, where it seemed like he was introducing his mom to his then girlfriend. But besides his private life remaining mostly pretty private, it is interesting to see the relationship with Tom Hiddleston's character, Loki, and his on-screen character's mother, Frigga, in Thor the Dark World.
So long entrusted with the Asgard and the lives of the... And to pledge yourself only... small for a child of yourself.
Loki, you saved him.
We of course see this relationship expanded upon in various different ways with Loki and Thor in the relationship that both of these characters have with their mothers in Thor the Dark World. And of course it becomes this really major plot point in the Dark World when Frigga ends up dying.
You have taken something, child. Give it back. Witch! Where is the eagle?
But first, we wanted to give a quick reminder, we do have a really awesome Instagram page that updates you guys on everything happening Marvel immediately. So if you guys want to follow us on Instagram, check it out, link in the description. There's also a ton of really awesome memes and other things that are posted on there. So make sure you guys are following that page, and let's go ahead and jump into this story. But of course, if you've seen Avengers Endgame, you do see that Thor, who's in a disheveled place, gets some advice from his mother when they time travel back to the events of Thor the Dark World. And it is really interesting to see nonetheless, just because this interaction really stays very wholesome to who the character Frigga was and why her character was important in the context of not only the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but definitely the individual growth of characters like Thor and Loki along the way.
What are you wearing?
Oh, I always wear this. This is one of my favorites.
What's wrong with your eye?
Oh, my eye. You remember the Battle of Harlequin when I got hit in the face with the broadsword?
You're not the Thor I know at all.
Guess I am.
There are some really big scenes with Loki and Frigga in Thor the Dark World that kind of showed Loki's character and helped build up his redemption arc way more wholeheartedly, which was something that we really appreciated in just the general scope of storytelling.
Frigga is the only reason you're still alive, and you will never see her again. You'll spend the rest of your days in the dungeon.
How thoughtful.
The books I sent, do they not interest you?
Is that how I am to while away eternity? Reading.
I've done everything in my power to make you comfortable, Mackie.
And then, of course, we all remember the really emotional scene of the funeral from Thor the Dark World, which really kind of showcases the impact of Frigga's death and the importance of Thor's mother, but also this being the Queen of Asgard. And it's definitely one of the more underrated scenes across the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We get to see this moment where Loki is reading the books that his mother sent to him, and it's just really a unique storytelling moment that really developed multiple characters in just one instance, and that's something we really appreciate. Of Loki that's very unique, and the fact that there's maybe this underlying part of guilt with how Loki treated his family or how he was integrated with the family is something we thought was very uniquely crafted. So what do you guys think of Thor and Loki, or Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston, and either their on-screen mothers or their real-life mothers? Let us know what you're thinking in the comment section down below. Also, be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this uploaded every single day of the week. That's it for today, though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.